another episode of Vedic Monday. I'm a big fan of science and sci-fi, and love inventions. And I'm sure you heard of Tesla, the electric car out there. It was named after Tesla, the inventor, in the early 1900s. And he said to understand the cosmos, think about energy, frequency, and vibration. And that's what the cosmos is. That's what everything around us is. And that's what we are. So basically, we vibrate at a certain frequency when we are well, when we are happy, when we are sad, when we are depressed, when we are sick or with disease. So it all boils down to not only just the body that we need to take care of, but also the mind and the spirit. And those are, of course, managed or influenced also by the frequency or the vibration that's out there that's affecting us. It could be sound, loud, low sounds. It could be the weather, cold, hot. It could be light, vibrant or bright light. So as the frequency are changing in the universe or around us, so is inside of us. And that could take us or get blocked, where it could take us to a lot of different ailments. So it's important to understand these energies, how they flow within us and how we can balance them. Last week we talked about nadis, which are basically the channels where the nerve impulses are traveling, which is basically the central nervous system, the sympathetic nervous system, and the parasympathetic nervous system. So these nadis or these channels are strung around the chakras, which run through the spine or the Shushmara, which is basically one of the main nadis. And this is where, as exactly what it says, these are chakras, which really means a wheel or a disc. And they're in different positions of our body as it starts from the base going up to the crown. They influence or they correspond with the organs in that physical location or the system that's running in that physical location. And also they're affiliated with one of the 5 elements: air, space, air, fire, water, and earth, which also balance our emotions, our psychological state, our physiological state. So it's very important to understand these 7 or 6 chakras really, and the 7th is the crown, where how energy flows through us. And the source of energy basically is the prana, which is the source of life, which is the breath, which is the air, and which is what brings us that energy flowing within us. And once it is flown or goes through these channels clearly, we're able to remove a lot of those ailments or those diseases or those wavering emotions and thoughts, which can bring positive or negative energy within us and can cause a lot of issues, because a lot of these diseases are chronic. They do not happen overnight. So it's good to understand. And let's just take a quick look. Of course, we won't go through deep into them. The root chakras, the root chakra is the main chakra, which is the base and has the earth element. This is where you're grounding, you're confident. And if it's blocked, then you could have a lot of anxiety, wavering, undecisiveness. And as we go up, you have the navel, which is the happy chakra, which is called the sacral chakra, which is the reproduction, the reproductive organs, then just underneath the navel. And this is where that particular chakra corresponds with those organs in that specific or physical location of the body. And then we have the solar plexus, which is, of course, our digestive fire. This is the main source of the energy because the food we eat converts into energy. So it has to function properly. So if any of those organs, the spleen, the stomach, the liver, they are not functioning properly, that particular chakra or that particular energy flow is blocked right there. Then, of course, we have the heart, which brings us compassion, love, caring, can also bring us hatred. Then we have the throat chakra, which gives us the sound, the ability to learn, wisdom. And then, of course, we have the third eye, which is basically the meditation, where we are, in the physical aspect, we are producing the hormones. And then the crown chakra, which is where all the energy is released or comes through within us. So it's important to have that energy flowing within you freely. And you can tell when certain things are blocked, either in your mind or in your sciences or in your heart, where you're holding on to too many things or too much of the past and not forgiving, or in your stomach, where a lot of food could be just stuck in the colon. So this is what shows that these chakras and channels are blocked. And a good way, of course, there are different ways or tools to cleanse these, or to kind of let these the energy flow through you. Of course, meditation. There are a lot of yoga asanas. Pranayama is one of the best things. The breath, taking the deep breaths, the nadis, to take alternative breaths, to really bring that prana in within us, to energize the kundalini, or to energize the basic energy of our system, so our minds and body can be aligned together, because that is the goal of the cosmos. So, vibration, just like sound, where a lot of plants, they found out that certain sounds of the guitar or certain subtle sounds, the plants grow much faster. So, listening to sounds or music, it does affect our minds. The vibration of our movement, or the exercises that we do, if we're vibrating a lot, that can also affect. It's good for the physical body, but it could be detrimental to the mental body, to the psychological body. So it's important to understand these and to meditate on these. Wherever that organ is blocked or not functioning, you meditate, you focus on that particular color. I will post these in my next image. The particular color, and spinning like a wheel, like the chakra, and saying out certain vibration that corresponds to that particular chakra, which is lam, vam, ram, yam, hum, pasham, om, which is of course the crown, the chakra. So understanding sound, because life or the cosmos really started with the vibration or with the sound. And so I hope this kind of brings in a quick thing on the chakras. And meditate. When we are meditating, just focus on that particular section or that particular organ, that color, and just say these these sounds repeatedly, so you create that vibration that's going inside your ear. You're listening to that, and it will energize that particular physical location of your body. So hope that was insightful, and we'll be on the next talk tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. We'll see you then. Have a great week. Be safe. This is Cosmic Mike, signing off.